All right, Schlockmeister fans, we're going to watch Money to Burn. Let's check it out. Money to Burn.
The Los Angeles branch of the Federal Reserve Bank was fined a maximum $1,000 yesterday after being convicted of polluting the air while burning old currency. He is inviting citizens to take matters into his own hands.
Movie stars Jack Crucian. That's him on the right.
Don't tell me.
He plays Pops.
Teddy Wainwright. Head of the list, right?
Well, actually, he's the bottom, sir. His
That's
name
him.
begins with the W.
But he's there, right?
Anyway, he's going to team up with Teddy and Steve. That was Teddy you saw there.
He messes the cars up worse than when he picks them up. You're a total dipshit.
That's Steve on the right. And there's about to be a food fight.
Don't kill me. Look, Pops, it's like you said before. We're just losers. Yeah.
This is Teddy. His dad's kind of an asshole.
You okay, Dad? Dad?
Get out.
For a couple of years,
Pops has a job
There wouldn't be any TV or girls or fun or anything.
for them.
But at the end of that time, you'd have enough money to retire. You take the job.
You're kidding. The second thing was for the boys to get part-time jobs. Because even with all my savings, we needed more money to finance the project.
So the boys do in fact get jobs.
But boys, a little motivation worked wonders. As the weeks went by, even their grades improved.
So they're going to rob a bank.
28 feet below ground. The floor of this basement is a reinforced concrete 27 inches thick.
Where's the money stat?
Oh, the money's in the vault room and in the sorting room.
So they have this building next door to the bank, or close to it. No, this is Gail. I think that's Jack Crucian's Pops' daughter.
The one in the office, and then the one that patrols the rest of the building. And that's prison stay.
Slopes gradually down to 23 feet as it leaves the shop floor.
So they're going to have an underground tunnel that goes across the street from this building to the bank vault.
Man, that's going to be a killer.
You guys ever heard of hydraulic mining?
The dirt mingled with and became lost in the LA River. To prevent complaints from the conservationists, they restricted their mining to the hours of darkness.
But there's still time for some tomfoolery. So the tunnel is going.
So we sort of helped them out.
Oh, hey, ow! Hey, these rocks are sure hard on the knees.
You know, there's only 3% rocks in this area. Or so we were told.
Tunnel to bank discovered by FBI. Well, in the early hours of the morning, a truck loaded with cement sank into the pavement on 11th Street. Oh my God! It revealed an elaborate tunnel that led to a vault in the first bank.
Wrong city. They're okay. I believe Pops is setting up something here so that the workers in the bank can't even get into the vault.
The whole weekend. But by Sunday night, and 34 tries, we had reached the bottom of the asphalt tile.
So they had made it to the bank vault area. And they take a peek.
Holy!
But apparently that alarm is for the business, the building across the street where they started.
Stand still. Don't move.
But I believe this is Pop's building, or he has access to it. So they're able to convince the guard that they're okay there. It works. Back to the vault.
Beautiful.
So they clean up, literally. Back at the bank, they can't get in the vault. Whatever Pops did worked.
Right, but in the meantime, I'd like to call Morse and get them to send the boys down here.
Let's get one thing straight. Nobody touches that door without my okay. A bitch in the vault room.
They have monitors in there.
Don't get up.
So they get away with a ton of money, but the plan is to give a ton of it away at SeaWorld. And they still have a good chunk of it stashed.
Excuse me, did you pick up one of those $100 bills?
No, not me. I didn't pick one up. Thank you.
Hi, excuse me, you're on television. Did you get one of those bills? Oh no. What's that in your pocket? Nothing.
It embarrasses the FBI, the police, and the bank. What's more, they played Santa Claus with the money. They gave it all away like Robin Hood. If you didn't hear about it, you're the only one in school who didn't.
Boys get arrested and are sentenced.
Those Robin Hood teenagers who broke into the Federal Reserve Bank on Christmas Day have now been sentenced to 2 years at the Federal Correctional Institution in Chino.
Jurisdiction over them. Therefore, it is the order of this court that each of the minors be released to the custody and supervision of an acting guardian for a period of 3 years.
Guess who their guardian is? The school counselor, who they know as Pops.
Oh, yes. I remember them very well. Always had a plan. Phase 5.
Phase 5.
But give back the money.
But what they don't know is that Pops has invested that money already.
No,
So they give the money back and they actually get pardoned.
The boys have received their full pardon.
And so the robbery of the century has reached a surprising and a happy conclusion.
Well, he can afford it. I can't wait to find out our share of the interest. Yeah. He said it came to over $5 million. Hey, where is Pops?
It's better than they thought.
And then the dollar cooperated by going down in value. I sold the gold, and our little offshore company, tax-free, has a profit of over $60 million.
Hi there. Remember me?
Yeah.
I do.
And that's our movie. Alright, let's talk about this movie we saw, Money to Burn. Now, what the hell is this movie? It came out in 1983, starring Jack Crucian. This is a movie that my Schlockmeister brother Jeff rented and copied from like a Blockbuster in Milwaukee sometime in the late 80s or something like that. And then as the 90s came around, mid-90s, we started to try to retape everything that we ever taped. We taped them on SP speed this time instead, on VHS tapes instead of EP speed, so, you know, highest quality. So at that time we started to buy tons of tapes and re-rent these movies or tape them off of cables, just get fresh copies of them. Unfortunately, wherever he got Money to Burn, the tape didn't exist anymore, and it was the only copy in all of Milwaukee that he knew about anyway. So this was before eBay, before the internet, so we found some like movie sources that were selling used tapes and catalogs and things, and every time I would call one of these places, I'd be looking for my own movies. I always asked about Money to Burn, and then I actually found it one time at this place in New Jersey or something like that, and I ordered it and it came, and I didn't tell him about it, but then when he came to visit one time, I sprung it on him. I was hiding it behind my back, I'm like, look at this. And then he dropped to his knees. That's a true story. Money to Burn. Is it worth it? I don't know. But anyway, the movie itself, yeah, it's fairly decent. It's just a heist movie, basically. It's got to be PG, right? A little bit of language maybe, but no nudity, no sex, no violence, nothing like that. We've got this guy, Pops, played by Jack Crucian, who is he's a school guidance counselor, and he recruits two of his students, his older students, I think they're 17, to go into a heist with him. They're going to start this building and go underground, build a tunnel underground the street to this bank vault across the street, get into the bank vault, steal everything, and then they're going to take the money. Now, he told the kids right away, you're going to go away for a couple of years, but I had a plan. His plan was basically to invest the money and use the investments as what to live on. Then the kids, even though they're going to get caught, will give all the money back, so it's like no loss. But meanwhile, he used that money to invest it. And that's exactly what happens. They get a ton of money. The kids throw a bunch of it away in SeaWorld and give a ton of it away. Then they get arrested. They get sentenced to 2 years because they're juveniles. But I don't think they actually served any time. Instead, they got put in the hands of a guardian for a purpose of a total of 3 years. And that guardian happened to be Pops, the guidance counselor. So, and then he informs them that he took the money, invested this, bought some gold, sold the gold, $1 dropped. Anyway, he made $60 million, and they're all going to get a cut, obviously. So that's pretty much our film, Money to Burn. So got a interesting little title song, a theme song there, which it's been stuck in my head for 25 years since the first time I heard it. And that's it. So like I said, I do have the pre-recorded VHS of this, the same tape that I made my Schlockmeister brother Jeff drop to his knees for. Not available on DVD anywhere, so I made a DVD-R out of it. That is what the Paragon video VHS box looks like. I'm not sure if that picture was on the back or not, but found that online. So anyway, that is Money to Burn. So it's okay. It's a decent film. There's very little information about this online. I think there was 2 reviews on IMDb, and that's it. But there will be a third with mine. So check it out. Leave some comments. Let me know if anybody has seen this thing besides me. Money to Burn. Watch it. Bye.